Welcome in, welcome in. We are going to be doing GED, decimals, and fractions tonight. So if you know anybody struggling to pass their GED math section of their tests, please share this live out with them. Double tap your screen. Thank you, Caitlin, for sharing out the live. Thank you, thank you. And we're doing word problems with fractions and decimals, right? Hello, Courtney. Welcome in. Hello, Epps. Welcome in, you guys. Hello. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for those double taps. I see those hearts coming in. I appreciate it. Hello, Danielle. Welcome in. Hey, Pack family. All right, we're going to get started right away. And we're going to hit it. A metal rod is 18 1/4 inches long. If 5 7/8 inches are cut off, what is the new length of the rod? Did you get A, B, C, or D? Put your answers in the chat. What are we doing with these two fractions? So this is a total, okay? And whenever you have a total and something's being cut off, that means it's getting smaller. So we want to do 18 1/4 minus 5 7/8. Okay, good. Okay, you got A, Danielle. I love it. Now the problem here is we have a 7/8 and a 1/4. We don't have a common denominator, right? So that's what's stopping us there. Well, we can get the common denominator by changing this to an 8. How do we change a 4 to an 8? Good. We need to times by 2 to top and bottom. Perfect. All right, so let's clean it up a little bit. Let's see what we get now. If we rewrite this, we have 18 2/8 minus 5 7/8. Now, we just ran into another problem, right? We cannot take away 2 from 7. That's the headache right now. We can't take away that 2 from 7. So what do we need to do? We need to borrow 1 from here. Okay, I'm going to borrow 1, right? So this 18 is going to become 17. Good, Eps. But the 1 I borrow, how do I write that over here? Like, what form do I need to put it on to make it the one that I borrowed to actually be able to use it? Do we know? Yes, Eps. Oh, thank you, Gilby. Thank you. 12/8. Good. Okay. So the one that we're borrowing, we always look at the denominator and we write it as 8/8. So whatever your denominator is going to be, that 1 that you take away, you look here and that's how you write the fraction. Whatever the denominator is, you put it over itself. Why do we do that? It's because 8 divided by 8 gives us 1. But remember, when we're adding fractions, we have to have the same denominator. So that's why we look at our denominator and we put the same thing top and bottom. And now we can add. 2 plus 8 gets us 10. Okay, so let's clean it up again. Last time. We're going to get 18, 10/8 minus 5 7/8. Hey, One Vice. Welcome in. I hope you had a great day so far and you're having a good evening. 10 minus 7 is going to give us what? We would get that 3. Remember, our denominator stays the same. And then 8 minus 5 is, what's that? Oh, I'm not writing 18. I'm probably supposed to be writing 17, huh? 7 minus 5 is 2, and carry that 1. So yes, we get a 12 and 3/8. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you're off work. Yes. Hello, Diaz. Welcome in. Diaz, is your account on private? That's what I gotta ask, because I do have some private pack members and I cannot DM you because your account's on private. Is your account on private, Diaz? Hey, Vicky. Did you get your worksheets, Vicky? No? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see, Diaz. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. And did you DM me your email, Diaz? I'm checking right now my let me check my email list. If I got you on it, okay? I'm checking that right now. Okay, so let me see. Okay, hold on just a second. I'm gonna drag it down while I'm looking this up real quick. Give me just a second, because I do want to make sure all my pack family gets their worksheets. Okay, so let me see. Diaz. Okay. Okay. And nope, I do not see you on there. Okay, yes, I must have missed you. Okay, so Diaz, as soon as I get out of here, love, I will I will send you the papers tonight, because I have to go to your messages and look up your the email you sent me in the DMs, okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, because I don't see you on my list. So I must have missed you. So thank you for saying that. Yes, let me write it down. I'm gonna write your name. I'm gonna put your your username real quick. Thank you. TONANZINDS. And I got you. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, wonderful. So I see B coming in. Yes, B coming in. Okay. Let's read the question. A payment plan for a laptop requires $150 down and $10 monthly payments of $85.25. What is the total cost of the laptop? Ooh, oh boy. Okay, this got a lot going on. Okay, requires $150 down and then 10 monthly payments of $85. Okay. So we paying $85.25 for 10 months. So we're going to do 85.25 and we're going to times that by 10. Now, when we're timesing by 10, which way are we moving our decimal? 1 to the left or 1 to the right? Put it in the chat. Which way are we moving our decimal? Because it's a little bit different when we have a decimal, right? Yes, Vicky. Good. We are moving it right 1. So whenever you multiply by 10, you move it to the right. Good, Olivia. Yes. So we're going to get 85.5. Good. Okay, so now we got that amount. Any questions on this, you guys? If you do have questions, put it in the chat, okay? Now, remember, we paid $150 down. That means we gave them $150 before we even paid these 10 monthly payments. So we have to add that to this total. Good. Yes, we're going to get 50.2. Now, as soon as we see 0.2, now as soon as we saw a 50, there was only 2 things that had a 50. Now they have 2 things that have 2, so we got to keep on going. And 5 plus 5 gets us that 10, carry the 1. And 8 plus 2 gets us 10. And yes, B is our answer. So it would have cost us $1,000, $1,002.50 for a laptop. Is that about good or is that too expensive? What you guys say? I guess it depends on what type of laptop you get, right? Yeah, it really does depend. It really does. Yeah. And memory. Yes, yes, true, true, true. Good. Okay. Let's go to number 2. A large bottle of juice costs $6.75 and contains 2.5 liters. What is the cost per liter? Round to the nearest cent. Okay, round to the nearest cent. Okay, so what are we doing with this, you guys? Remember, this is the context clues right here. Cost per liter. What does that per mean again? What operation? Good, Vicky. Yes, we're dividing. Good. Wonderful, you guys. Yes. Good, Danielle. So if we're going to do costs, $6.75 divided by the liters. Well, 2.5. Now, the problem is we can't divide by a decimal, right? So I have to make this a whole number, grab it, move it over. I also have to grab it, move it over. So what I'm going to get is 25 into 7.5. Okay. Now, you got A, Molo? Okay. Molo said A. 25 goes into 67 2 times because 50 cents. So we're going to get 2. All of our answers have 2 also. So we could just use that. 2 times 25 is 50. We're going to subtract. We get 175. Okay. How many quarters can fit into 175? Well, we would say 7. Because 4 make $1, 3 more make 75 cents. So 175, and we would get 2.70. Yep, perfect, you guys. Good. And to the nearest cent, so it has to be A. Wonderful. Good. We going strong on this. 100% so far. So wonderful. All right, let's do number 4. Premium gasoline costs $3.04. I should have rounded that up. This should have been like 46, but we'll just keep it like this. 3.459 per gallon. How much will 7.5 gallons cost? Round to the nearest cent. Okay. So what we saying for this? What do we have to do with these 2 things, you guys? Do we know? Good, Vicky. Yes. Good. Yes, Danielle. Yes, we are going to multiply because they're telling us it's $3 per gallon. Well, we have a total of 7 gallons. So when we have a total of 7.5 gallons, now we have to change this to a decimal, okay? How do we change 7.5? What is a half as a decimal? Put it in the chat. What's a half as a decimal? Do we know? Do we have that memorized? $7.5. Beautiful. Let's go. Yes, a half. Remember, it's 50 cents. So it's always going to be, so we can say 3.4 59 times 7.5. And then we multiply. All right. And let's hit it. 5 times 9, that's going to give us 45. Carry the 4. 5 times 5 is 25. Plus 4 is 29. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 2 is 22. And then 5 times, you got B Molo? Okay. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. Put that placeholder. 7 times 9 is 63. Carry that 6. 7 times 5 is 35. Plus 6 is going to be 31. 7 times 4 is 28. Plus 3. Wait. Wait. Did I do that right? 7 times 5 is 35 plus 6. That should be 41, right? 41. And then 7 times, thank you, Vicky. Yes, 41. 7 times 4 is 28. And 28 plus 4 is 32. And then 7 times 3 is 21. 21. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 3 is going to give us 24. Okay, yes. Woo, thank you. Danielle, Vicky, yes. Okay, so we get 5. 9 plus 3 is 12. Carry the 1. We're going to get 4. So I'm looking for, okay, let me keep on going. 4, 9, 5, 2. Well, there's only, there's 2 answers with 25. Okay, so we know right now C and A are out. Now we do have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits after the decimal. So what 2 digits where does my decimal go between? Where am I putting my decimal at, you guys? Between what 2 digits? The 5 and the 9. Good. Yes. Remember, you have to count here 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to go right here. 25.94. So B is our answer. Good. Yes. Good, Molo. 25 and 94. Yes. Perfect. Good, you guys. All right. First page down. How we feeling? How we feeling with those fractions and mixed numbers? Are we understanding them? It looks like y'all getting it, so. All right, let's continue. Remember, Pack family, if you have a question, always ask it, okay? No matter what. We always ask. We have no judgment in this family, okay? We don't have no judgment. Ask it, okay? No question is dumb. Just ask it. 4 boxes weigh 2.5 pounds, 3 3/4 pounds, 4 1/4 pound, and 2 1/3 pound. What is the average weight of the boxes? Okay, we got average. That word means a lot, right? How we want to do this? Do we want to keep it as fractions or do we want to change it to decimals? I think we should change it to I don't know. What do you guys think? Decimals? The only thing that I was thinking that what might throw it off a little is this 1/3. Because this 1/3 is like 0.3333333 forever. You know what I mean? It keeps on going. So that was the only hesitation. Yeah, you get 2.33333. Exactly. So, okay, let's just try it. Actually, somebody do it where they do it as decimals. I'm going to do it as if I don't have a calculator. I don't know. Okay. I mean, we do get on the GED, we do get a calculator for most of this. So we're going to change it. So we're going to do a half You guys told me it was 2.5. 3/4. How much is 3/4? Put in the chat. How much is 3/4 as a decimal? 3.75. 3.75. Good. I don't see the answer for this one. Okay, good, Olivia. Okay, okay. 3.75. So I gotta fix this. Okay. 3.75. And then 4.25. And then if we say 2.33. Okay. And then we add. All right. I'm going to add 10, 13. Carry that 1. The answer is supposed to be 3.21. Okay. Answer. Supposed to be 3.21. Okay. So this is going to be 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Carry that 1. And then we have 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm getting 12.83. Are you guys getting the same for this? Yes? Okay, perfect. Okay, now when we find the average, remember we got to divide this by 4. Good, you guys. Okay, so we're going to divide this by 4 and put 12.83. Well, 4 goes into 12 3 times. Boom. And 3 times 4, that's going to get us 12. Perfect. We drop down the 8. 4 goes into 8. Yeah, 2 times. Okay. And so that would be 8. Drop down the 3. It can't go in there. So we will put a 0. Drop down another 0. Now 4 can go into 30. 6 times. 24. Nope, 7. 7 times. And that's why we will round to here. So we will get 31.21. Yes. So I need to fix this. This should be our average. Did you guys get this one or this one? Is that what you guys got when you guys divided? So wonderful. Good. I did. Okay, good. Good, you guys. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. A housing developer buys 95.5 acres of land. She estimates that 18 1/4 acres will be used for community features. If each lot requires 3/4 acres, how many lots can she build? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Molo says C for this one. Okay. Do we got a second, third, or fourth for that? Okay, so a housing developer buys 95.5 acres of land. She estimates that 18 1/4 acres will be used for the community features. Okay, if each lot requires 3/4 acres, how many lots can she build? Yes? Okay. I did, okay. So, 7 is C. Okay, so how we want to do this? Okay, so how many lots can she get on? So she has 95.5 acres, right? This is how much she has total. Now, she's making this community features part on her land that's going to take up 18 1/4. So what are we going to do with this? What do we have to do with this 18 1/4? Are we adding, subtracting, dividing, or multiplying? What are we doing with that 18.25? Subtraction, subtract. Good, you guys. Hey, Michael. Good evening. Yes, we're going to subtract 18.25. Okay, perfect. So we're going to get 50 cents minus 25 cents is going to give us 25 cents. Good. Okay, and then we're going to borrow. Make this an 8, 15. 15 minus 8. Michael, was you I missed you this morning. We were doing percents. And we was doing them good too. I got that one thing down, Michael. 15 minus 8 is 7. And then 8 minus 1 is 7. Yeah, we was rocking them percents in order of operations this morning. Good. So we got 77 points. Thank you, Serenity. Yes, Mike. I was like, 77.25%. Okay, so we got this so far, right? So that's one lot. That's one. So then it says, if each lot requires 3/4 acres. Well, 3/4, remember, how much is 3/4? Yes, 3/4 is going to be 0.75. And we're going to, if we want to know how many, we divide. So now, remember, when we're dividing this, you guys, good, Vicky, yes. We have to make it a whole number. So we move it over 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Because whatever we do to the bottom, we got to do to the top. So we're going to do 75 into 77.25. Okay. Let's see if we rocking with Molo. 75 goes into 77. One time. Perfect. So they all got one. So 1 goes into 75. 1 times 75. When we subtract, we get a 2. Bring down that 2. Can 75 go into 2? They all have zeros. So no, we're going to put that 0 and drop down the 5. How many 75s can fit into 225? Good. No. Yep. So how many 75s can we get? Well, a 75 plus 75 is going to give us 150. And if we do a 150 plus another, that's 3. Yeah, that's 3. So Molo, yes. C is our answer, you guys. C is our answer. Beautiful. Any questions on that? I feel like we're going fast tonight. Do you guys feel like it? Do you guys feel like it? Or is it just me? I mean, we're knocking these problems out, okay? Man. Okay, let's keep it pushing if no questions. All right. Kayla earns $11.50 per hour. If she earns 253 in 1 week, how many hours did she work? What do you guys get for this one? A, B, C, or D? B, F said B. Okay, F's. Love it. All right. So, how many hours did she work? Well, we got the total of what she was paid. So we're going to say 253. Okay. And then if we want to know how many hours, we could set this up as a proportion. Or we could just say D. Okay. C, I got C. Okay. And then we would divide this by 1150. Okay. Yep. Divided. Yes. So we always take the total amount of money we made and divide it by how much we're getting paid. Okay. And then that will give us how many hours we worked. So we're going to move over the decimal 2 places. 1, 2. What we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So we're going to go over 1, 2. And we're going to put these zeros, 0, 0. And we're going to write 1150 into 25300. All right, so let's see. They all gave us 2 here. Does everybody see that? See how they all gave us 2? So we know we have to put a 2 right here. So 2 times this, This 1150. Thank you for the rose. Doubled is going to give us what? Let's see. Well, I'm not seeing it on top of my head. Sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes I just don't see it, y'all. 0, 10, 3, 2. So we're going to get 2,300. Okay. And then we subtract. And we're going to get 5 minus 3 is 2. 3, 0. Drop down that other 0. Okay. Now we got some options. We got 2 2s, or we got a 1 or a 0. So how many 1150s can we fit into 2,300? Well, we just did it. 2 of those was 2,300. So it will be 2. 2 times that gives us 2,300. And yes, 22 is our answer. So wonderful, you guys. Good. Good. Good work, everybody. Even if you got it wrong, you are trying. Hopefully you see where maybe it was like something in the addition that we missed, right? As long as we're catching our mistakes and we're learning, that's what matters. We want to make all the mistakes here. Make them so we understand when we take our tests that we are making mistakes, or we know how to catch our mistakes. Remember, that's always the goal, you guys. Not to be perfection, only perfection on the test, not when we're studying. We got to make mistakes in order to learn. Please understand that, okay? All right. A store buys 800 pens. Brand X costs 42 cents per pen. Brand Y costs $37 per pen. How much did the store save by choosing brand Y instead of brand X? Martin. Oh, you guys. And I would do this, okay? If these things were on sale for 37 cents, man, I would pack up. I wouldn't even need that many pens, but I would be buying these things, okay, for 37 cents. Man. Okay. Danielle, you got C for this one? Molo says C as well. Okay. So how we gonna do this one is the question, right? Okay, so if I'm buying 800 big pens for the 70s, oh, right? Yes. Oh, man. You know, once you get a good pen, you guys, you can't go back. You just can't. So 800 is so smooth. Yeah. So 800 times, and we're going to times by that 0.42, okay? Then we're going to do 800, and we're going to times it by, well, if we were charged 37 cents for each pen. So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. Put that 0 as a placeholder. I did a shortcut. Did you do a shortcut? I did a shortcut. Did you do a shortcut? Okay, Vicky, you have to tell me after. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 8 is 32. Because I do want to hear about all the shortcuts as possible. 0, 0, 6, 3, 3. We have 2 placeholders. 1, 2. So we would get 3, 3, 6. Oh, man. That thing was looking good. I saw a commercial for that, Michael. And I said, man, that pen, when the commercial I saw was writing, I said, ooh, that might compete with this. I'm not going to be a friend. I should try it, though. You know, you just get loyal, though. You know, you just kind of get loyal. Why? Why? Vicky said, I subtracted the difference from both X and Y, and then I multiplied by 800. Does that work, Vicky? So you subtracted these two, then times it? Okay, let me see it. Let me see. Let me see my answer. So 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 8 is going to give us 56. Yes. Okay. 0. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. And 3 times 8 is 24. Okay. So you can subtract them. I'm trying to process why that works. Yeah, Michael said I did that too. Yeah, why does it work though? That's what I'm trying to rationalize in my mind. Okay, 6, 9, 2. Okay, we get our placeholder. So now, okay, so company, remember this is company brand X. This is brand Y. We want to know how much did the store save by choosing brand Y. So we need to subtract these two. 336 minus 296. We get 0. 13 minus 9 is going to give us 4. Yep, this goes to a 2. And we get $40. C. Yeah, 4. So, Vicky, I'm trying to process why that works. Because you said you minus this, right? You minus these two. So you did 42 cents minus 37. And then we get 3, 12. 12 minus 7 is 5. So we're going to get 5 cents. And then the 5 cents that we found, we're timesing that by 800. Yeah, 5 cents times 800 will give us 40. Does it always work? Yeah. Yes, it always works when they're comparing prices like this. So like, even if I'm comparing like, oh, this is good to know because they have a lot of these comparing ones, you guys. Now that I don't know. Okay. I love it. Yeah, because I'm just thinking of like, they have like, you know how they have those company questions? Well, I guess this is kind of like that, right? But you know how they have like T-Mobile sells this and I'm just thinking about the phone plan ones that is similar to this concept. Okay. But that's a good shortcut. I got to see if it works all the time. I'm going to try it like that on the next one that's like similar to that. So good. Yes. Because that was way shorter if we do it that way. Okay. Dr. Langley, because you are saving 5 cents per pen and you're multiply by 800. Okay, so if I'm saving 5 cents each pen and then if I multiply, that's going to give me my savings. Or that's going to give me how much I saved. That makes sense. Okay. Molo said 9 is C. Do we got a second, third, or fourth? Molo, you be on fire, okay? If Molo's saying C, it's going to be C, okay? Molo, you ain't missed one yet, okay? I love it. Danielle said yes. Michael said C too. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, let's see how we going to get C, y'all. Dr. Langley has the following appointment scheduled for Wednesday. 1 routine physical is 3/4 an hour. 2 sick animal visits, 1 hour each, and 1 dental scaling, 3/4 an hour. How much total time will these appointments take? Ooh, I love math. It's my favorite subject. I love that. I love it. Yes, my favorite subject too. So, yes. All right, so let's do this. Let's add it. If we want to find a total, we're adding, okay? So we're going to do 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 1. Remember when we add, we only add our numerators. So 3 plus 3 gets us 6/4 plus that 1. Now, this 6/4 is an improper fraction. So we need to change the 6/4 to a mixed number. So we could do that going to the side by dividing it. Okay, because remember, this bar always means division. Bottom out, top in. Okay, so 4 goes into 6 one time. And 1 times 4 gives us 4. We subtract. And we're going to get 2. And then we can write this as 2/4. Now, I have a question. Is my answers wrong? Because we getting 3.5, but I'm only seeing 2.5. 1 2/4 plus 1. 1 plus 1 gets us 2 2/4. And I don't see no 2. No? Okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, Sookie, I ain't reading it right. That's what I'm doing wrong. 2 sick animal. There we go. 2 sick animal visits for 1 hour each. Man, there it go. It's that sneaky wording, right? Hey, Ashley. Nah, I'm bringing down a 0. The 0's there. But what I did not get, what I forgot was the 2 hours, the 2 sick animal visits. So I just brought down 1 for the sick because I said I just added this instead of realizing it was this 2. I missed that. Yeah. Hey, Jumpy Jan. You got C2, Jumpy Jan? Good. So we actually are supposed to have another +1. Yeah, it's that sneakiness. And then what else? You know how it said 1 hour each? None of these said each, right? So that should have been another signal. Make sure I pay attention to that. I put it into minutes. Oh, that would have been, that's harder, ain't it? And then add another 1. So we're going to get 3 2/4. Now, 2/4. Oh, Danielle says she did the same thing. Isn't that harder, you guys? Okay, so 2/4. Remember, we could divide this by 2, divide this by 2. And we're going to get 3 1/2. Yep, 2/4 is always equal to 1/2, you guys. So wonderful. No, I calculated like money. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's how I calculated too. I calculated like money more. I go money always. I try to go money first because it's more relatable, you know? It's what we used all the time. All right, let's do number 11. A parking lot charges $4 for the first hour and $1.50 for every additional half an hour. Okay, where we at? Are we in Chicago? Are we paying for parking? How much would it cost to park there for 3 hours? Okay. Oh, you got $10? Okay. Danielle says she got $10. So I got to fix this. So $10. Can we get a second or third to that? How much we paying for parking, y'all, for these 3 hours? Michael said 10. He seconded that. Okay, let's see how to get this bad boy. Okay, so I'm a visual person, so I'm going to put my hours in boxes. This is how my brain works, you guys. I got to see it. So my first hour, I'm getting charged $4. Now, I'm getting charged $1.50 for a half an hour. So for my second hour, right, I'm getting $1.50 plus $1.50 because there's 2 half an hours in this hour. So how much is this? How much am I totally paying for this hour? What's $1.50 plus $1.50? Put it in the chat. 3. Good. Yes, Michael. Yes, Vicky. Good, Danielle. Yes, it's going to be $3. Good, Epps. So we got $3 here, and then we're going to have $3 here as well. So then we do 4 plus 6. And yes, that will give us $10 for those 3 hours that we parked. So good. Any questions on that one? Any questions, you guys, before we go to the next? Okay, let's keep it pushing. No? Okay. Hello, Janice. Welcome in. Hello. Dr. Petal works 4.5 hours each day. If each new patient appointment takes 2/3 an hour, how many new patient appointments can she schedule in one day? Oh man, these are I cannot stand. Okay. You got A, Molo? Okay, A, Molo said A for this. Danielle, you said A as well? Okay, so how we want to do this? Okay, she works 4.5 hours each day. If a new patient appointment takes 2/3 of an hour, how many new patients can she schedule in one day? Okay, I'm trying to think of the best way to take this. The best way to do this. I'm trying to see if I think I'm going to do it visually, you guys. I'm going to do this visually. Okay. I'm going to draw out my hours. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these are our 4 hours. Let's just work with the 4 hours, okay? I got 6.75, so I would select B. Yeah, because you got it, because you're going over, because you're saying it would take her 7 hours, right? 60 minutes in an hour, so 20 minutes times 2. 60 minutes in an hour. Yes, 60 minutes in an hour. So you're saying 2/3 of an hour. So how I was looking at it as is, okay, how many 2/3 can I get out of a whole? That's what I'm looking at. So if I have this, right? Okay, if I cut this in 2/3 and I cut each of these in thirds, this is kind of how my brain is processing this right now. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm going to highlight this. So 2/3. Oh, 2. So we go highlight 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Right? So for sure, we know out of the 2/3 for 4 hours, she's going to get to 4 patients. At least 4 patients. 1 patient per hour for the 2/3, right? Now, let's go. Yeah, you need another half. I know I need that half a box, but I can't really look at that right now with the half. So if I do this, that's another 2/3. And if I do this, that's another 2/3, right? So here I got 1 patient, 2 patients, 3, 4, 5, 6 patients. Now, like Michael said, this is only 4 hours of work. Remember, she works another half an hour. So if we do half of a box, yes. Well, okay, wait. How many new appointments can she schedule in one day? She need a break. Exactly. Nah, she ain't getting no break, okay? She only work 4.5 hours. You don't get no lunch on no 4.5 hours, okay? That is not paid. Good. Yes, Michael. See how we have a half, you guys? See, the two thirds is not going to fit in this half. And since the 2/3 can't fit in this half, she can't take a patient because then she would be working overtime and they don't pay her for overtime and they don't pay her for double time. So she said she ain't gonna take no patients during this time because it's not enough time. And she gonna say, I'm gonna take 6 patients. Does that make sense, you guys? Jumpy J said, "Oh, is that a good O or is that like a oh no? Or is that a good got it? Okay, good." She's doing her paperwork? Yes, Danielle. You right on that. The doctor got paperwork to do. Yeah, but she for sure ain't getting no lunch paid, okay? 4.5 hours a day? Unless it's her own place, right? If she got it where it's her own company, she can do whatever she want. So awesome. Good, you guys. Wonderful. Okay, any questions on this one? Are we all good? Okay, let's keep it going. No questions. Out of 720 concert tickets available, 648 were sold. What fractions of tickets were sold in simplest form? Are you getting A, B, C, or D? What are you getting for this one? So if we're looking for the fraction, okay, this is where I struggle. I got, hey, Latoya. Hello, hun. Latoya said, I got B. Molo says, got B. I'm going to circle B. Okay. So what fraction of tickets were sold? We know we sold 648. Now, a fraction, remember you have a part over whole. Our whole was out of 720. What's the answer for the last problem? It was 6. She could only fit in 6 new patients daily without going over her hours that she worked. Okay. So now let's simplify this bad boy as much as possible. So what can go into both of these? What can we divide out, you guys? Since I'm getting a 10, since you guys are saying 10 on the bottom, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Michael. If you guys are saying 10 on the bottom, it got to be 72 that we can divide out of this. You saw 20, lovely? Hello, Jacinda. So I'm thinking 72. So if we divide this by 72 and divide this by 72, then we will get 10 here. Now, let's see this bad boy. What do we get here? 72 divided by 648. Tomorrow, I'll be putting up that problem you sent, okay? Jacinda, I'll make a video, but I want to do it on fresh brains. Because when I try to squeeze it in, okay, I'm writing 9 divided by... Because when I try to squeeze it in, okay, I'm writing 9 divided by 3 and write 9, okay? So I said, nah. I gotta take my time when I'm freshest in the morning and get you that video out. All right. Cooking again tonight. I love it. So we say it's 9. So I think let's see what 72 times 9 is. What you cooking tonight, lovely? We get 18. 63 plus 1 is 64. Yep, that's it. 9. Good. So it is 9/10, you guys. So good. Yes. That's it. Good. Wonderful. Okay. All right, let's go to the next. An outreach clinic scheduled 70 baked chicken, yellow rice, cornbread, and green beans. Woo! Nice. Yes. Woo! Nice. Yes. I love me some baked chicken. I make the best I make baked chicken better than I make fried chicken. My fried chicken is like, it's like not that good compared to my husband's. He makes way better fried chicken than me. But my baked chicken, I started off wrong. Okay, Vicky, you started off wrong on that last one. Molo said 13 is 3/4. Ooh, yeah, because on the GED, you do have some questions where it's free response, you guys. It is not all multiple choice like the ASVAB. So you got to be ready for those fill in the blank ones on the GED test, okay? What was the last one? Oh, let me just show it. The last one was, yes, it looked good. I thought I responded, but I did see it. Yes, I subtracted the tickets. Oh, see, what you did is you found the non-tickets that were sold, Vicky. That's what you found. You found the tickets that were not sold. If you subtract it. Okay, good. Oh, okay, perfect. All right. An outreach clinic scheduled 72 appointments, but only 54 patients attended. What fraction of appointments were kept? Well, the kept is 54 over our total 72. And we need this in simplest form. So we have to think of a number that can go into 54 and 72. I'm thinking 9. I'm going to get 6 and 8. I didn't go high enough. Because how I know I didn't go high enough is because I got even over even. And whenever you have even over even, that you can always divide out a 2. So we're going to get 3/4. Yep, 3/4. Can you use 2? Yeah, you can always use 2 when you have even over even, Latoya. Yep. Yeah, so the whole thing, if we would have divided by 18 right away, we would have got here quicker. Oh, yeah, you can take a picture of the last problem, of course. Okay, good. Got it? Yep, no worries. Yep. All right, let's keep it going. A team must upload 300 boxes by 3 p.m. By 1:30 p.m., 180 boxes have been uploaded. What fraction of boxes is still left to unload? Now, Vicky, this might be the one. This is the way that you did it, that first one. What you guys get for it? C? Okay, he says C. Molo says C. Okay. All right. So how we're going to do this to see how many we still have left to unload, we have to subtract them, you guys. Because they gave us the unload. Wait, 180. Wait. What fraction of boxes is still left to unload? 180 boxes have been unloaded. Yeah. So we got to subtract these. We got to do 300 minus 180. Because we got to find out how much we have left. Good, Danielle. Danielle said 120. Good, yes. So we have 120 left. Good. Michael says C as well. So now that we have 120 boxes left to get done, We got to do 120 over our total, which was 300, because we're looking for what fraction. And then we can always cross out a 0 over a 0. And we have even over even. We could divide out by 6, because 6 goes into both of these. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. 30 divided by 6 is 5. And you guys, like you guys said, 2/5. Good. Yes. See? Beautiful. Good. All right. Wonderful. Let's keep it pushing. Perfect. Good. Oh, YTIG math. Math Up Show. You guys, that's another math teacher that's been doing math for 20 years, math and science. Does a lot of math on Thursday. I know Math Up on Thursday. Does calculator giveaways, does all kind of teaching math, science. So if you know YTIG Math Up Show, go follow. If you need help with the sciences, the other math, need more math people, that's who I would suggest. She's bomb. Okay. A family used an average of 2.87 therms of gas per day in December this year. A 3.62 therms per day last year. How many more therms were used per day last year than this year? Express your answer as a decimal. It's all these therms that's like, what? What is a therm? Should I know that, you guys? Because that therm stuff is like what's throwing me off. Like, what? What is a therm? Right? Okay, I thought I was the only one. Subtract, right? Yes, we are going to subtract. Yes, we're going to subtract. Okay, because we want to know how many more. Whenever we say that, how many more, we got to subtract. Now, we do always put the bigger over the big over the small. Okay, 2 therms of gas per day in December this year. Yeah, okay. So over 87. Use the same method as for pencil probability. Is it? Or do we just subtract? Oh, we got to borrow. So we're going to do 2, 16, make this a 15. 12 minus 7, that's going to give us 5. 15 minus 8 is going to give us 7. So 0.75. That's what I got. 0.75. How much more was 0.75 therms? Pencil problem. But you're already doing that. The pencil problem. Oh, this is like the pencil. Oh, okay. I'm like, what's the pencil? Oh, the pencil problem. Oh, but we didn't have nothing to multiply it. Right, Michael? Because in the pencil problem, we had like 800. We bought something. But this one, we just subtract, and that is our answer. Let me see. Yes. Is that what you're saying, Michael? Hey, Takita. Hello. Good evening. Okay. T, welcome to the Pack family. Thank you for subscribing. All right, T, welcome in. So T, please DM me your email, okay? Please DM me your email, like message me your email, and then I will get the worksheets out to you, okay? Yes. Jumpy Jan, I gave you your worksheets, right? Did you get them? Perfect. T. And I know I have to get to Diaz and then T, but welcome, T. Okay, let's go to 16. You have to multiply by 31 days in December. Do we? Okay, let me see. Okay, good, Jumpy Jan. Good. I'm just glad you got them. Okay, perfect. Okay. So you said we have to multiply this by 31 days? Okay, wait, let me see. A family used an average of 2.87 therms of gas per day in December this year and 3.62 therms per day last year. How many more? Oh, this is like the pencil problem. Okay, let's go back. Because Vicky and Michael did it like this. Let me show you guys the pencil problem that we did. Where's that pencil problem? Let's go back. Bum, bum, bum. The pencil problem. Where are you? We only did 3 pages. Oh, here it goes. Okay. So, yeah, it's the per day. That's what. So, Michael is saying, remember how we had this pencil problem? And Vicky was like, okay, if I subtract 42 minus 37, I get 5 cents. And then I just times it by the 800. Well, because they're saying these per day, we can subtract these. We got 75 cents. And then we times it by how many days? Oh, Michael, not you sending me off. Are you sending me off, Michael? Nah. I know Michael like, Miss Taylor, I know you ain't talking as much as you be sending me off. Okay, wait. Michael said, oh no. He said, oh no, I'm confused. You are right, because they want the difference per day, not per month. I'm so sorry. No worries, Michael. You know I don't be tripping off of that. Okay, let me read it again. Okay? So, just to make sure that I'm understanding. Thank you, Jacinda, for the confetti. Thank you. A family used an average of 2.87 therms of gas per day in December this year. They used 3.62 therms per day last year. Yeah, so the per days, they have the same amount of days. How many more therms were used per day? Not per month. Yeah, per day. Last year than this year. Since it was per day. Yes, thank you, Jacinda. Good night. And be on the look. I'll ping you in the video when I put it up. No worries. So yeah, we good. It's just 0.75. No worries at all, Michael. You be saving me all the time, so don't even trip on it. No worries. On the number line below, there's no number line. A point A is at 6.8 and point B is at 1.8. What is the value of A minus B? Okay. It was supposed to be a number line, but there is no number line. And we're going to make one. We got B. B is at 1.8 and A is at 6.8. If we do A minus B, you guys got B. F said B. Okay. Danielle said B. Vicky said 5/8. We're going to circle. We're going to do 6/8 minus 1/8. Remember, we only subtract our numerators and we get 5/8. Our denominator stays the same. Beautiful. It is B. So good. Wonderful. Let's keep it going. All right. Number 17. Angel is driving 420 miles from Dallas. Angela is driving 420 miles from Dallas to El Paso. She plans to complete 2/3 of the trip before stopping for lunch. How many miles will she drive before lunch? Oh, you're trying to take a picture of it? No worries. Let me get it back up there. I'm just going to put it back up there. You said many? Right, Ashley? Man, if you're like me, okay, I was born in California, y'all. Like, everything you had to drive, you're in traffic. I was born in San Francisco. So I'm used to like going from San Francisco to Vallejo, Sacramento to Vallejo. It's at least 45, if not more minutes. Man, I tell you, the last few years I've been out here in Wisconsin where everything is 15 minutes away, I start driving longer than 30 minutes. I'm like, man, this is long. I've been too spoiled. I got too lazy with the driving. Oh, you in El Paso? I love it. Yes, you've been spoiled too. Everything's so close, 15 minutes away. I tell you, that's how I am. Everything's like 15 minutes. It's a little, everything is 15 minutes away. If you got to drive longer than that, man. But I'm like, how was I like doing all that driving? I'm telling you, you just come accustomed to where you at, right? That's the good thing about where you can, your body, your mind can adapt to anything. That's what's so unique and special about us, you guys. Really, any condition we get put in, we can adapt. I'm in Dallas and I have to drive far for everything. Oh, man. Yes. I do not miss those days. Those freeways, all jacked up. Okay, Molo said A. So we want to take 2/3 of this. So we're going to do 420 times 2/3. Now remember, whenever we doing a whole number times a fraction, we can make that whole number by a fraction by putting 1 underneath it. Okay, you got A too, Michael? And then Miss Taylor is going to tell you to cross cancel if possible. How do we cross cancel this? So can 420 be divided by 3? That's the question. Can 420 be divided by 3? Thank you, Ashley, for reposting. Yes? Good. How many times, though? 160? Thank you. Yes? Okay. So if we do, I'll just do it. I won't get lazy. 420 into 3. So 3 goes into 4 once. We get 12. 3 goes into 12, 4. Add a 0. So then we would get 140. And then we do 140 times 2. And we would get 280. And A is going to be our answer. And that will be our answer, y'all. All right. So wonderful. Good. Okay, let's go to the next. Ordering fractions. You either love them or you hate them. I sometimes love them and sometimes can't stand them. These I kind of love. Why do I love these? It's because they at least all go into the same number. Molo said A. Can we get a second or third to that? What y'all getting for this? We want least to greatest. Oh, that's my little guy, you guys. I'm going to have to go pretty soon. Okay. You can come in here. Say hi. You gotta be quiet though, okay? Okay, thank you. Okay, yes. Come on, get up here. You can watch and learn. Okay. Yeah, you okay. Okay. All right. So let's see. If we wanted to do this, 3/4, 5/8, 7/8. No, you good, Marlo. 1/2. Nah, you are perfectly fine. B. Okay, country girl said B. Danielle said A. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get 8. We're going to change them all to 8. Here. Take this. Ooh, you got a little happy face, huh? Okay. Okay, so we're going to do 1/2 and change that to 1/8. So we have to multiply 2 times 4 to make it 1/8. So we're going to put 4/8, okay? So remember this right here, 1/2 is equal to 4/8. Okay, let's do the same thing to 3/4. 3/4. What do we have to multiply 3/4 by to make it an 8? Oh, you drew it out, Vicky? Wonderful. Good. You got 2. Perfect. So we're going to get 6/8. Wonderful. Good. So 3/4 is going to be equal to 6/8. So now that we can see everything into eighths, right? We got 5/8, 7/8. So we know 4/8 is the smallest. So 1/2 has to go first. So we know B and D are out, because 1/2 is the 4/8. Then next would be 5/8. And since this is 5/8, we would say A. 3/4 is 6/8. So 3/4 and 7/8. And that's how it will go, you guys. All right. All right, Pack family. That is as far as I can get to tonight. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, new Pack members. Tomorrow, I sent you guys the schedule. Did you guys like that, everybody, when you guys saw the schedule posted? Thank you, Jumpy Jan. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Yes? Okay, good. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to just send it, when I send the worksheets, I'm going to send the schedule as long so you guys can do it. Oh, yes, I loved it. Okay, perfect. Good. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time. Okay? Be blessed. And bye, you guys. Good night.